Breaking: Nnamdi Kanu orders shutdown of Abuja, Lagos, and others. The leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has ordered a complete shutdown of activities in the north, southeast, Abuja, and Lagos state on the 30th of May. Kanu, in a statement issued on Sunday, ordered the sit-at-home to celebrate those killed during the Biafran civil war. So he says, "We, the global family of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by a prophet and liberator of our time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to announce to the public and Biafrans both home and abroad that the annual anniversary of our fallen heroes and heroines will be on Sunday, the 30th of May 2021. As usual, there will be total lockdown of the entire Biafra land on that day. There will be a sit-at-home across Biafra land, Lagos, Abuja, as well as northern towns with reasonable Biafran population. The sit-at-home order is to be observed in all the markets within and outside Biafra land, where our people do their businesses. It shall also be observed by diaspora and Biafrans in the over 100 countries with the IPOB family is present. We equally request our fellow comrades in Yoruba, Middle Belt, and other Christians living in the far north to solidarize with us in the event as we honor all those who have paid the supreme price in our struggle for total freedom." I mean, I guess that's a good thing. Hopefully it's good. I mean, it's a sit-at-home thing, so hopefully it's not like as if they're trying to have a huge celebration where they actually meet outside, because this government, they would try to do anything to silence the voice of Biafrans. It's very obvious, and I guess it's a good thing. I do you know what? Let's even have the conversation here. I even think that there has never been a formal apology or like a reconciliation process. So the war just ended and everyone just moved on. Is that how it works? I mean, can someone just put in the comment section how the aftermath of it was? Because you can't tell me that there aren't still tensions. Even if, okay, fine, the reconciliation thing is that. But in South Africa, after apartheid, there was the Reconciliation Act. Not saying the Reconciliation Act is something that, okay, fine, then set the precedence to how it is now. I mean, obviously right now, South Africa could be better. But again, it's just the Reconciliation Act where everyone has an understanding, a mutual understanding that, something bad was done to these people. And it was just, it just didn't make sense. So again, I think that for the fact that it's not a national holiday, for the fact that the Biafran war in most Nigerian schools are not being taught, to be very honest. And it's like, so what is going on? What is actually going on? And as I'm talking from primary school, being taught about these things, having a national holiday, but then we would have, if I remember correctly, would have some holidays where we would have a memorial for people who died in certain wars, not to trivialize it, but what wars specifically had Nigeria gone through apart from the Biafran war. So it's not like, so is the memorial about the soldiers that defended Nigeria fighting against Biafrans? Like, who are we talking about here? We've got to be specific here. But again, I guess it's good that Nnamdi Kanu will literally order for this. Again, we'll see how the government reacts, because they always react. And I mean, all Biafrans have to do is breathe, and the government is already shaking. So yeah, maybe what could happen is that basically everyone would stay at home. It's a celebration. Even diasporans, everyone will celebrate. And obviously, if there's any attack on any Biafrans just coming together to celebrate in their own houses, again, it is a sit-at-home exercise. So technically, nothing else should happen, because that doesn't make sense. And he says we equally request our fellow comrades in Yoruba, Middle Belt, and other Christians living in the far north to solidarize with us in the event as we honor all those who have paid the supreme price in our struggle for total freedom. Absolutely. And it's very shocking. I mean, at this point, Biafrans don't even need anything from the government. The government has just they've done their worst, to be honest. I mean, it's so sad. It's very, very sad. So yeah, let's even read what he also said. It says, a complete shutdown of activities. Again, so it means that Biafrans will not go to work? Is that what it means? Or would that mean that Biafrans will not have their marketplaces open, or they will not go about their normal activity? Because that could cause some disruption. I mean, it's coming on the 30th of May. I even want to ask, is the 30th of May like a proper, designated date for the memorial or the holiday? I don't know, how do you call it? Um, in the memorial, yeah, it's a memorial. Yeah, it should be. Um, so they sit at home was to celebrate those killed in the Biafran Civil War. Again, the conversation about obviously we know how the government maltreats and how Igbos have been marginalized. Let's not even get into that conversation. So to be honest, taking one day off to basically do their thing is kind of justified, because again, my own fear is just that the government will find ways to sort of change it up, or the government will find ways to sort of disrupt all these activities. Oh, it says the sit-at-home order is to be observed in all the markets within and outside Biafra land where our people do their businesses. It shall be observed. It shall also be observed by diasporan Biafrans in the over 100 countries with the IPOB, where the IPOB family is present. At the end of the day, how do you know you're a Biafran? Like, do you know you're a Biafran by the borders, or like, how do you know that you're a Biafran? Because at the end of the day, there's some people who are like, central Igbos who will not call themselves Biafrans, or will not even go through this. But then again, it's the education, it's the common awareness, it's that common ground where the Nigerian government can say, you know what, we did something wrong. We fought people unjustly, who just wanted to basically have a say in how they wanted to be ruled. And it's just very dodgy. It's very dodgy how we can all agree to have independence, because you all agree, and then all of a sudden, immediately, Biafrans are asking for, self-determination. Because you're telling me that you signed a contract, so there must have been an expectation that they would separate immediately, because why is it that 6-7 years after Nigeria's independence, there is a full-blown war? Like, it was really that deep. So again, we need to look at all the paperwork, because that's where we'll see everything. On what basis did we get independence? What was the plan for the aftermath of our independence and all that? So again, it's unfortunate the Biafran what happened, but again, I think first to ask the right questions: on what basis did we get our independence, and who are the stakeholders that we know nothing about? So yeah, put what you think about this. What do you think? Nnamdi Kanu's aim is to achieve, and do you think the Nigerian government will come out with a rebuttal? Put what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.